Skinny racer. Any real racer. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Hello world, are you ready for another fast adventure? Great, because the mega action franchise is set to bow out with 2 more projects. So stay with us until the end as we have some really interesting news to share with you. Now let's dive in with a short recap.
Tell me why you killed Dad. Let's race.
All good things must come to an end, and it seems like pretty soon the Fast and Furious franchise would be one of them. But don't worry, until that happens, we have 2 more movies to wait for. Everything now seems back on track for Fast 10, even though Fast and Furious 10 has had a major change behind the scenes. Originally, it was thought that Justin Lin would direct the final 2 movies in the franchise. Anyhow, in late April 2022, he stepped down as director and was replaced by Louis Leterrier. Filming has been going on ahead since that change, unaffected by any other issues, therefore we really hope we'll still be reuniting with Dom and Co. in May 2023. Fast and Furious 9 was released just as the theaters reopened after the COVID-19 lockdown, and from the opening shot to the last scene is packed with muscular, emoting, general balls-to-the-wall ridiculousness, and all the over-the-top stunts you expect from the Fast and Furious franchise. Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel have retired to the farm from Avengers Infinity War in this 9th installment of the Automotive Action Fest and are devoted to living off the grid with curly-haired little Brian. But neither can resist running around the world in muscle cars and muscle tees doing jacked-up super spy shiz when their old crime crew comes a-calling. With really unspecified military guys leading to one half of some super weapon thing, A-Team style, consequence-free shootouts this time. And what is it? Well, who cares? What's important is Dominic Toretto and the crew find themselves on the wrong side of a face from the past. As long as we obey the laws of physics, we'll be fine, says Chris Ludacris Bridges. And that's where stuff starts blowing up and pretty much never stops. When Dominic Toretto and Jacob Toretto hurl themselves into thin air, several stories from the ground and leapfrog across moving trucks, it's just a way of getting from over there to over here. With so many people in the cast, this constant cartoon nonsense is undoubtedly pretty wearing. There's space to hang out with a familiar familia for a spell and pump the brakes. Also very important to mention, women in the movie all do better than in most films of this ilk, with Pearly Queen, Helen Mirren, Jordana Brewster, Rodriguez and newcomer Anna Sawai all doing their bit to drive the plot. Meanwhile, Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris are well established as comedy relief by now, so every now and then the film just stops to watch them goof off.
Guys, okay, we have a problem. Cameras are going down all around us and my equipment is freaking out.
Number 10 of the franchise is on the way, and that's clear, especially with Diesel providing regular updates on Instagram. The plan is to shoot the 2 movies back to back. Tyrese Gibson had previously hit that like button, just like you should do if you haven't done so already. No really, Tyrese Gibson had previously noted, although it's not clear yet if that's still the plan. There's so much ground to cover, there are so many places and so many locations in the world that we have to visit, said Diesel. And now let's talk about the potential release date.
So what now, Dom?
No one outruns their past, and yours just caught up to you.
Fast 10 is set to hit cinemas on 19th May 2023. Yeah, that's right people, we have a confirmed release date for the next film. It's been a while since Fast and Furious 9 revved its way into cinemas, and you know what? That's not it. Not 1 but 2 more Fast movies have been confirmed. There's some bad news however. These will be the final entries in the main series, and if we still want to see these Fast adventures, we'll have to ask for some spin-offs as continuations in the vein of Hobbs Shaw. The universe is so robust and so rich with talent and rich with a story that, on one level, it's totally feasible to have spin-offs, and I think that's something that is inevitable, said Vin Diesel back in February 2020. As we said before, Louis Leterrier is now set to take over as director, and that happens as a result of creative differences between Studio Universal and Justin Lin. With the support of Universal, I've made the difficult decision to step back as director of Fast 10 while remaining with the project as a producer. Over 10 years and 5 films, we've been able to shoot the best actors, the best stunts, and the best damn car chases, said Lin. Now let's spend some time talking about the cast list.
We're in outer space! Told you numbers don't lie. This is crazy, bro!
With Hollywood icon Rita Moreno joining the cast, the Toretto family tree is branching out. It's been my dream forever to work with Rita Moreno, and the fact that she's here, playing my grandmother, makes my soul smile. I'm so blessed, said Vin Diesel. And yes, this wouldn't be a true finale if most of the family is not coming back. It's expected that Fast 10 will smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. No, really, in all seriousness now, it's expected that Fast 10 will reunite the all-important members of the family. It's clear that Vin Diesel is coming back, and alongside him, we'll see the return of Sung Kang as Han, Charlize Theron as the baddie Cypher, Tyrese Gibson as Roman, Michelle Rodriguez in the role of Letty, Ludacris as Tej, and the gorgeous Nathalie Emmanuel as Ramsey.
None of it is worth a thing if I lose you. Do you hear me?
Mia was originally missing from the script, but it was actually Diesel's daughter who ensured the return of the actress. The fate of one more actor was up in the air at the end of F9, and that is Kurt Russell's Mr. Nobody. But we wouldn't be surprised if he's still around to help Dom, especially after he helped Han fake his own death. There's an official confirmation of Scott Eastwood's Little Nobody, but is it confirmed that his boss will be back too, or just to take Mr. Nobody's role? We're not sure about that, but we're not ruling anything out. After the 9th movie went to space, there's even a theory that we could see a return for Gal Gadot in the 2-part finale. That's one thing that the fans are probably expecting the most. Paul Walker's daughter, Meadow, might make an appearance in Fast and Furious 10. And do you remember the credit scene in F9? We saw Jason Statham return to the main series, so we'd be surprised if he doesn't return in the role in the 2-part finale. Now let's talk about the plot. So far, plot details for Fast 10 have been kept under wraps, with Mr. Nobody being still alive. There are a couple of mysteries up in the air. Also, we don't know what Jacob will do next. On the other hand, those are just subplots rather than a notable setup for the storyline in the Fast 10 and the last movie after that. Talking to Digital Spy, Kang said, "I think there are still some unanswered questions. It's a taste of where Han can go and where Deckard Shaw can go because everybody loves Jason Statham. We're honored to have him in our universe, so why not?"
You're more flesh and blood, so you remind. I crushed the bear.
The plot will most likely be related to Dom and his crew facing another mission to save the world while trying to keep the family together. You can't rule anything out in this universe, so could we see more unexpected returns from the dead? Maybe Dom's father or Gal Gadot's Giselle? Maybe we'll end up seeing Queenie kiss Dom. We've not seen any actual footage of the movie as of July 2022, even though Vin Diesel has been sharing plenty of behind-the-scenes footage. We might be waiting until nearer the end of the year to see something more concrete. When it comes to the previous movie, F9 was set for a June 2020 release, and it got its trailer early in January 2020, so we can expect a similar scenario for Fast and Furious 10. Having said that, the video should be shared around November 2022. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.